Okay, today we're going to do Joan Armatrading all the way from America. So first off, I'm playing this on acoustic guitar with a plectrum, but you can also use just fingers if you prefer. When learning any new song, it's best to learn the chords first and just check you can change to them, and then go in and attempt the song. So for this song there are 3 chords. The first chord is E major, which I'll put some tab up on screen, so just check you can play that correctly. If you prefer using fingers, you can finger pick like I did, where I use my thumb for the bass notes and then use the other 3 fingers for the other strings. So, but I think actually on the record Joan Armatrading does actually use the pick. So when you hold a plectrum, if you've not done one before, there's various schools of thought about this. I pretty much just hold it like a so. I've got my between my thumb and my index finger on one on each side, and simply just strum the strings with the pointy end down. Now, various schools of thought. Some people, when they're just strumming chords, like to use just the round end, which it gives a slightly duller sound. But when you're actually doing single string stuff, you need to sort of use that end. So instead of me sort of endlessly moving the pick round and I could drop it, whatever, I've just got used to doing it like this. So back to the chords. So the first one is E major. The second one is A. It's basically A, E major and B major, but what she tends to do is put, because she's playing it on an acoustic guitar, use a slightly different voicings for it. So the chord actually looks like A add 9 with an E bass note. So in case that sounds quite scary, all she's really doing is moving the E chord up to here. So again, I'll put some tab up, but it's just playing the low E, and your index finger is on the 6th fret on the G string, your second finger is on the 7th fret on the A string, and your third finger is on the D string on the 7th fret. So together, and then also play the open strings as well. So instead of just playing A major in first position, which can sounds a bit boring, that jangly thing kind of resonates and just makes a slightly more pleasant voicing than just doing the A, but it is just based on A major in first position. So that's really the majority of the intro. So the intro is what we're doing is just going from the first 2 chords. It's just E major to A major. So listen, I've got the recording from the one on YouTube. I'll put the link at the bottom of the screen, just so you know the one that I've worked off, just in case you've got a different version. But so that's pretty much the intro until it's the length of the bars is different at the beginning, because the chords go on for longer, and then they start becoming closer together. So there's and that keeps going, I think, for about 8 times, and then the third chord's introduced, which is, it can be thought of as B major in 7th position, but again, as a similar voicing to the A, what she does is just raise her index finger so the top 2 strings are not played. So instead of playing B major like this, where all the chord is pressed down, she simply raises it just so the index finger is pressing this low B here, and then this is left open, so the chord should sound like this. So this is the last part of the intro. It's not like that. Okay, so play that bit again. I've just slowed it down slightly, so it's just. Or to actually, when it wasn't wrong what I played before, but what I did is put my index finger, I left my index finger on the A. Now strictly speaking, the voicing that we were using before used the low E, so what you can do with this to make the fingering pattern easier, and then just raise your index finger as you slide back down. Okay, so that's the intro.